We're all over you. Well, how's it feel breaking camp from the Florida part, getting here, and just kind of waiting a decision on where this roster situation shakes out?
Yeah, really that's in none of my control, but coming here today, this is an unreal park. I feel like there's no bad days in Dyken Park. It's like probably one of the best stadiums MLB's got, so very happy.
When you look back at what you were able to do in spring, what do you like most about your game? At the plate, defensively, playing a little bit of right field as well?
Yeah, I think I like my part of asking a lot of questions. Obviously, you know, I'm in a new environment, a new team, and you don't want to be a know-it-all. You want to see what these veteran guys have to say of you know, change of positions, you know, facing high caliber pitching. So I think I did a good job of asking questions.
In right field, what are those questions that kind of first come to mind when you start playing that position?
Yeah, so first positioning, like where to line up, how deep to be, based on if there's a righty or lefty, you know, which way the ball's going to go. You know, there's a ton of questions, and really coming into pro ball, I found out that I really don't know this game. There's so much more to it, like base running, defense. There's a whole another level to it. So you probably heard me already say it, but I've been a sponge this whole spring, and I've learned so much. So my notes are filled with stuff I've learned.
So you getting to work with Dave Clark out there. What were some of the things Coach Clark was telling you?
Just how the ball's going to bounce off these walls. Obviously, on the backfields of West Palm Beach fields, it's chain link, so it's not really realistic to what we play out, you know, out here. But he was talking to me about, you know, kind of just how it's going to play off of that wall, and to know, you know, when you get to that track, how many steps you have until you have to be worried about that wall.
Joe Espada said that he likes you as a person way more than a ball player. I mean, just because you're such a good person at heart. Kind of, what's your approach to life for the fans out there that might not be familiar with you?
Yeah, I would say I'm just very grateful. My mom did a great job of raising me, and I give all the credit to her because, you know, she kind of made me the even keel person I am and the grateful person I am. So yeah, I mean, I'm grateful for every opportunity. I love the people around me, and you know, I'm doing what I love for fun. So this is all I can ask for.
If you're in front of the guys right now and you're stating your case to make this opening day team, what would you tell the guys? I mean, obviously the other option is not making it, maybe starting somewhere else. But what would you tell folks in charge here?
Yeah, I mean, I would just say I'm confident and I'm ready. That's really all I can say. And you know, I don't make the decision, but I feel personally that I am ready. But at the end of the day, whatever happens, it's the right choice.
What goes into handling the kinds of emotions that you're probably experiencing, going through spring training, you know, playing in this kind of environment? How do you handle all of that?
That's a good question. I think having a connection with the man above. Honestly, I think that's my main foundation. Is that's what keeps me grounded. I know everything I have is because of him. So, you know, I never take anything for granted. I'm never too wise in my own eye, and I'm grateful for everything.
Describe what these last, 3 months have been like for you with the trade, finding out you're coming to the organization, getting to camp, having a great camp. What's it been like for you?
It's been so fun. It's been so fun, and I talk about all the time, like, you know, being home for spring training is huge. You know, you think you're changing environments, but at the end of the day, you're living with your parents, you're sleeping in your own bed. It was really a very easy transition, I could say. So, you know, I had the best of both worlds, and I'm on the winning team now, the Astros. So, I mean, that's as exciting as it gets.
Did anything you do in the spring surprise you?
That's a good question. Yeah, honestly, I was pretty, not surprised, but like I was very happy with the consistency I had at the plate, honestly, and with the comfortability I have in right field. You know, I thought at first, like, man, this might be tough, but honestly, I'm very comfortable out there.
In that clubhouse there in West Palm.
Right field, I just think it's a lot less. I feel like third base is intense. Out there, you're kind of loose. Like, you can play a little bit more free. Obviously, you know, the veterans, they're not uptight at third base, but I feel as a new guy, you know, going to a new level, going to right field, it's less stressful, I could say.
Being in that clubhouse in West Palm for 6 weeks, however many weeks it was, to your left, I think, was Altuve. You had some guys around you. How important was that during the course of camp, being around veteran players that you can bounce stuff off?
Yeah, it was huge. I actually talked with pretty much all of them about a routine, recovery, you know, what are they putting in their body, sleep, you know, what's important to show up every day and know how you're going to feel instead of guessing how your body's going to feel that day.
What are your emotions been like from the start of camp, where you're just kind of trying to show what you can do, and now we're closing out camp and you're trying to win a job on the big league club?
Yeah, honestly, if I'm being honest with you, it's the same. Like I'm right here. I think, like I was telling you, my foundation with the man above is keeping me where my feet are at. So I'm very grateful for that relationship I have, and yeah, I'm just, you know, whatever happens, happens. So I can't really control where I end up, but I tell you what, I'm ready.
What have they told you in the last 48 hours, maybe, or are they just not saying much yet?
Not a word, honestly, not a word. Just keep going, just keep showing up.